Welcome everybody to Very Important Geeks, and today we are going to go over these Momoka Shark switches. Their first tactile switch ever, I believe. Now, I've been doing a lot of reading recently on emergency care and survival, and a lot of the pages just seem to be make a cup of coffee, so survival. Tastes good. Now, for full transparency, Momoka did send me these switches for review. That being said, my opinions are still my own. They don't get to see the video beforehand, and they don't have a say in the review. Now, like I said before, these are Momoka's first tactile switches ever, and they tried to make them feel pretty unique. Now, first off the bat, normally when I buy switches or get sent switches, they come in, let's see. They come in bags. And then occasionally with something like the Drop Holy Pandas, they come in a nice little box and tray in a set of like 15 or so. So I was pretty impressed when they sent a whole box over, and inside the box, the switches, there we go, come in this nice set of trays, almost like keycaps. And then you take off the lid, and there they go in all their switchy goodness. Look at that. Those look beautiful. And we'll take one of these out, and because they are shark themed, they've got this lovely little blue, clear, and lighter blue bottom housing there with that dark blue stem. Now the switches themselves, they're going to be a 5-pin switch with a palm stem, polycarbonate top housing, and a PA66 bottom housing. It also has a dual stage extended spring, 4 millimeters of total travel, and a 65-gram operation force. Now, when they were designing the tactility of this switch, they went and did something a little unique, which was make a very aggressive tactile bump, upwards of 20 grams of force to overcome from the bump all the way to the bottom out. The last time I felt something this aggressive was with the very short-lived Prince switches that became the Kono Midnight switches, I believe. Now, if you're really into force curves and all of that, and who isn't, I'll throw some up on screen. But this is going to be on the very heavy end of tactility, way far on the opposite side of something like a Cherry MX Brown, which is very light. So if you like a very heavy bump, check this one out. Now these do come lubed from the factory at 6 points of contact, and yeah, they feel pretty good. I'm often kind of wary of things that are lubed from the factory because whose definition of lubed is good? But these do feel pretty good. Now, as far as build quality, this does feel very good, very tight, low tolerances. Not a lot of wiggle in the stem. The housing feels very solid, and they made this nice, clear, diffuse top polycarbonate housing to help with RGB. They've also designed it to minimize interference with the Cherry profile keycap, so north or south facing, you shouldn't have any problems with these. They're no good in this box here, so let's throw them in this LK67 and see how they sound. Wow, I think that sounded really good, and I think it feels pretty good too. I personally like a heavier, more aggressive tactile switch, and this definitely fits the bill. So I think the Momoka Sharks, if you are into that heavier tactile feel, that's something that you should check out. And there you have it. I think that sounds great, and I think it feels great too. I personally like a heavier tactile feel, so if that is your thing, then I think you should check out the Momoka Shark tactile switches. Now, let me know in the comments, are you linear gang? Are you tactile gang? Are you clicky gang? But that about wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and until next time, geek out.